Hello, my Pisces friends. Welcome. Thank you so much for being with me. This will be a general weekly reading for Pisces, spicy Pisces, sun, moon, and rising for December 2nd through December 8th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it is general. So take anything that does resonate with you and leave the rest for someone else. And always remember, never put anyone else's opinion or judgment or advice, over your own, judgment. You know what's best for you. Okay, so from the minor arcana, we want the physical, mental, and spiritual realms. So we have here the 10 of Swords. So some of you may have experienced some level of disappointment or betrayal. Of course, it's a general reading, so it may not be as ominous as this card looks. We have in the mental realm the 7 of Wands. It may not be as ominous as it looks for you. But it may be that someone, did something behind your back, something that upset you, disappointed you. Okay, and we have 2 cards for the spiritual realm. And let's get the, from the major arcana, the card that best represents the overall energy. Ooh. Oh, too many cards. Okay, can we just get, there we go. The High Priestess. Okay. Let's take a look at what we have here, my spicy Pisces. And again, nobody likes to see the 10 of Swords because it does look so ominous. But remember, it is a general reading, and the degree to which you feel betrayed or something came to a painful ending or whatever, if this does even apply to you, the extent varies. And let's say this hasn't happened to you yet, but we're leading into this energy for the week, and this does end up resonating with you. The fact that you're here viewing this message, these cards are here as a guide, not as predictors. So if this energy does apply to you, just the fact that you are prepared for it makes a really big difference. Because sometimes when we're blindsided and we don't expect something, our reaction, it's a knee-jerk reaction, and we get really upset, and we cannot, not only can we not see the value in the experience, the contrast, the negativity, we don't even think to look for it because we get so taken aback in the moment. Again, blindsided. So the guidance in this card is actually to kind of almost change this energy from the possibility of being blindsided to be thinking, okay, so this is upsetting, or this is disappointing, or this isn't what I would have wanted. However, this will lead to something new, something better, because we are always growing and expanding spiritually, physically, everything, right? And we don't always recognize that. I know from my own personal experience in the course of my life, and where I am now and where I, was 10, 15 years ago, even less than that. I mean, it's just amazing. And I'm sure a lot of you recognize that in yourself. And when you finally take the time to think about it, right? So these contrasting experiences are what lead to our growth and our expansion. And if you take a look up at the top there, the number 10 is really the 1 energy. 1 plus 0 reduces to a 1. So this is fresh starts, new beginnings. So even if this ending was unexpected, negative, difficult, disappointing, upsetting, painful, even if that is the case, it could just be unexpected also, because when, the sword's in the back, you didn't see it coming. It's really the opportunity for a new start, a fresh start, a new beginning, and tremendous growth. Listen, we don't want to go looking for negativity. We don't want to go looking for contrasting experiences. However, when they do come our way, the bigger the contrast, the greater the expansion, the greater possibility there is for understanding and growth and, just making big leaps, big gains, and the depth of understanding that you can gain from situations like this is tremendous. So, but interestingly enough, this is very general because no other card jumped out with it. So, in your mental realm, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. Okay, so I feel here like this is a knee-jerk reaction. So I feel as the energy stands, like let's say you didn't view this, but it did end up applying to you. So you were blindsided. You might feel as though you are just not up to this. You cannot take on another challenge of something disappointing or upsetting at this point. Why is this happening to me? I'm not ready for this. I'm not prepared for this. Having said that, this is how the energy stands now, right? So if this does end up resonating with you, this energy can be completely tempered, changed, even reversed. So, and also interestingly enough, only one card for this also. So whatever it is, you just don't want, you don't feel up to it. You don't feel ready to take on a new challenge, or you don't feel like you can deal with this at this moment. Okay. Of course you can. But again, this feeling that you have is because you were blindsided. So the fact that if something does occur that upsets you this week, you will not be blindsided. I feel like you will turn this energy right side up, right? There could have been other cards here to indicate a negative reaction or what have you, but we got the Seven of Wands reversed. But when it's upright, the feeling I always get from it is that you are up to the challenge. You can take on anything. You can handle anything. I feel tremendous power, and I feel tremendous energy, and a feeling as if you can take on the world. So the fact that this is the card that came up means that this energy is here. It's just a matter of turning it upright. And the fact that you will not be blindsided really makes it more likely that this energy will be upright and that you will be up to it and you will recognize the value in it. Okay, so two cards jumped out for the spiritual realm. The Ace of Swords, beautiful, and the Page of Pentacles reversed. So let's start with the Ace of Swords, being that it jumped out first here. So what I love about this, wow, it just, I just felt it in my heart. You are going to gain a fresh new perspective from this situation, right? And look, oh, wow, the 10, something's done and over with. It's done. It's not that it's going to be done. It's done. The one energy, well, guess what the ace is? The ace is the one energy. So it's like mirroring. It's like a mirror here. It's like a reflection, except that you are listening to this reading and you're running with it. You're taking the bounce from whatever this disappointing situation is, and you're getting a fresh new perspective, a new idea, a new, almost like maybe a new download of a message, right? a new inspiration. Just all of a sudden, wow, I see where this is leading. I feel like it's enlightenment or awareness, a fresh awareness, a fresh idea, a fresh outlook, something that can take you all the way. And what stands out to me are two things. Well, really three. I already said the 10 and the 1, same energy. Also swords and swords, and also the crown at the top of this sword. That's like taking it, all the way, taking it to the top. That even could be public recognition, leadership, what have you. It will vary for each of you because this is very general, being the only card there. Okay. Yeah, I really love this. Now, with the Page of Pentacles reversed, I'm not feeling a tremendous importance to this card other than the fact that there could be someone around you who is negative or immature about this situation or related to this situation. It's possible that it's an earth sign. It's not necessarily an earth sign. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but it also just could be the energy of someone who is, not grounded in their own right, in their own situation, in their own life. And I feel as though the universe is telling you, disregard this person's negativity. Don't take this person's advice. Don't listen to this person. Again, just the feeling that this person may provide you a negative perspective on this that you don't need and that does not serve you. I don't feel, again, like this person is of tremendous importance. And maybe it's because, we have such powerful energy here with the Ace of Swords. It's more like, okay, you have a fresh new awareness, perspective, understanding or take on the situation and where you're headed, new direction, fresh starts. So just don't let anyone else weigh in. I mean, I guess for some of you, this could even be more than one person weighing in, or this could be the person related to this upsetting situation, this betrayal, this disappointment, whatever it is. I mean, this could be a minor thing, this 10 of Swords, relatively minor, right? It is a weekly reading. It's not necessarily like, oh, this is going to, change your life forever. And for some of you, it could. It'll vary. But just try to recognize it this week, even if it's not monumental, because there's like this Ace of Swords here that is amazing and like a fresh new everything, I feel. Outlook, awareness, understanding, direction, and disregard the naysayers. Now, it just really again, struck me, in like the heart chest area here. The High Priestess is here to tell you to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition and disregard this person. Know that there's a fresh new opportunity, direction, or what have you here. And it's also, you're tapping into your spirituality. With the growth of understanding the value in the contrast, right? And also the two energy here is striking me like the duality of it, right? Or even the opposing forces, right? Of the negative contrasting experience versus the value in it. I hope this is clear, Spicy Pisces, because I just feel as though you have a tremendous opportunity for growth and expansion out of this situation. Whatever it turns out to be for you, you have a tremendous opportunity here, and I feel as though you are going to take advantage of it. If this does even, if it applies, listen, it's a general reading. It might not apply to you at all. But if this turns out applying to you in this upcoming week, I feel like you are going to take advantage of this opportunity. I feel like you are going to take the guidance from these cards and make it your own and trust your intuition and see the balance here and not get mired in the negative experience, but take this as a tremendous opportunity with this Ace of Swords here. Okay, my spicy Pisces. It's a general reading. It might not resonate with you. If not, you might want to check out your moon and rising sign readings. Sometimes they resonate more. But I do want to thank you so much for being with me, and I really, really hope you have a fabulous week ahead.